In this lawsuit, he claims that essentially P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap industry.
I'ma fight for my reputation. I'ma fight for the honorable man I am, the righteous king that I am. I'm not perfect.
Enter the controversial world of hip-hop icon Diddy, where the public speculates about Carefree's apparent protection from arrest during FBI raids, while Carefree's fun at the bowling alley and relaxed lifestyle conceal a darker, more sinister reality. Despite the maelstrom engulfing him, the true bombshell may be his purported role as an FBI agent. Diddy is still unharmed and enjoying his sunny lifestyle in Miami, but why hasn't the law taken him down yet? There are rumors of a surprising turn. As one insider menacingly puts it, Diddy might be cooperating with the FBI to avoid charges. Something is about to happen, I believe. I won't lie in this.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
Explore the drama further as we learn more about Diddy, the FBI's possible ally, and solve the riddle of his fortunate upbringing in the face of startling claims of abuse and sex trafficking. Although the goal of his most recent album, Off the Grid, was to rekindle his career, his purported connections to the police force are taking center stage, overshadowing his music and putting him in the same category as other former celebrities.
Again, we do not know what is the information that law enforcement had before going in to execute that search warrant.
As we go deeper into the turbulent world of Diddy, the purported FBI informant, we can't help but wonder about the reasons for and ramifications of such a bold story. There are a ton of theories as to why the rap mogul would have become cozy with the organization that has a history of taking down influential people. A person close to the pro alluded to the intricate relationship in a recent interview, comparing it to a game of chess. Diddy appears to be working with the FBI, and his actions are calculated. This narrative is not as simple as it seems. Although some people find it absurd, the possibility that Diddy is an informant adds a fascinating dimension to the constant scrutiny he endures. Could this partnership be his ace in the hole, protecting him from the fallout from accusations of wrongdoing? Unquestionably, the stakes are high, and Spotlight is watching him closely at all times.
Really did open the floodgates, as you said, because it detailed almost 2 decades of hidden coercion.
Diddy, who is supposedly navigating dangerous waters while maintaining a carefree exterior, continues to be a mysterious character in the public eye as the story develops. His legacy is in danger of being tarnished by the circulating claims of sex trafficking and abuse behind the scenes, which would put him among the fallen stars of a troubled and tragic industry. But beyond this facade, was he really the mastermind behind a well-planned dance with the police, or was it just part of a bigger game of influence and power?
Say, to be careful with what we're hearing, because obviously people are just piling on.
Sources close to the case indicate that Diddy may have a group of prominent allies ready to take the fall as the investigation into this complex web of alleged wrongdoing continues. These individuals include Justin Combs, the rap mogul's own son, as well as a number of powerful figures in the industry like Cuba Gooding Jr. and rising stars like Young Miami. Such a list has enormous ramifications and raises the possibility of a network of influential people involved in a scandal.
I've never met Diddy a day in my life, but when you do wrong, it comes back on you. So,
as a result, Justin Combs, Diddy's son and an AA parent, is caught up in this legal maelstrom. According to allegations, he may have been aware of or involved in actions that could lead to his incrimination. The possible repercussions might cast a cloud over their family's enterprise and damage Justin's future career in addition to Diddy's legacy.
It wasn't that my behavior was focused towards women. I was carefree in front.
In this developing story, Oscar-winning actor Gooding Jr., known for his captivating roles, is accused of making unsolicited sexual advances. If these allegations are accurate, it might represent a dramatic shift in his career path, in sharp contrast to his Hollywood success.
Heard him. If you're a city girl, go get you a bad boy so you can act bad, because we acting bad. I'm with something, you heard.
Just enjoying life, living out best
Then there's Miami's youth. The former girlfriend of Diddy, who is now being brought into the fray, is accused of helping the mogul move drugs, which raises concerns about her possible involvement in a larger web of illegal activity. The intertwining of these characters suggests a convoluted web of compulsion and influence where ambition and loyalty clash with dire legal ramifications. Why did these people engage in behaviors that are now endangering their lives? Were they only caught in the crossfire of a larger-than-life persona, or were they forced to participate? In light of these startling disclosures, the state of the music business is uncertain. Diddy has connections to big record labels like Motown Records and Universal Music Group. Thus, his influence goes much beyond his own endeavors. This scandal's entanglements pierce the core of the entertainment industry, revealing weaknesses and prompting awkward queries regarding responsibility and collaboration.
The issue is, it seems as though he wants to kind of like exert power and dominance over people who...
The spectacle of sex trafficking and abuse looms large as the saga progresses, casting a long shadow on the careers of those involved in every aspect. Unearthed fuels the flames that are reshaping public opinion and posing a danger to the foundation of hip-hop culture. Could this be the start of a major upheaval in the sector where long-standing alliances fall apart and power dynamics are redefined? As people wonder who else might get sucked into this web of legal trouble, speculation is running wild. The effects are about to spread to the entertainment and music industries. Following recent events, the dark clouds of a possible RICO case are beginning to gather. An extensive legal struggle is about to begin as a result of the Southern District of New York's inquiry. RICO, who gained notoriety for taking down criminal networks, now poses a serious risk to individuals entangled in its web. The spectacle of sex trafficking and abuse looms large as the saga progresses, casting a long shadow on the careers of those involved in every aspect. Unearthed fuels the flames that are reshaping public opinion and posing a danger to the foundation of hip-hop culture. Could this be the start of a major upheaval in the sector where long-standing alliances fall apart and power dynamics are redefined? As people wonder who else might get sucked into this web of legal trouble, speculation is running wild. The effects are about to spread to the entertainment and music industries. Following recent events, the dark clouds of a possible RICO case are beginning to gather. An extensive legal struggle is about to begin as a result of the Southern District of New York's inquiry. RICO, who gained notoriety for taking down criminal networks, now poses a serious risk to individuals entangled in its web.
Shots of a few people coming out of the home. Those people have been detained. Now we're trying to still connect the dots. We do have some sources on scene here that we're getting this information.
This is a fight for survival, not simply for reputation, as we are obtaining this knowledge for Diddy. With every turn in the legal drama that seems to be headed toward disintegration, the stakes are higher than ever. Years of arduous achievement, the similarities that are beginning to emerge between Diddy's purported misdeeds and Jeffrey Epstein's notorious antics worry a lot of people. Here, the tarnished financial sector entangles itself in a labyrinth of fraud and scandal. Epstein's approach, as disclosed in court records, there are uncanny parallels between the allegations made against Diddy and these men. They are both charged with abusing their authority for private gain and carrying out illegal operations that take advantage of weaker people.
The structure behind me is the main building on this island, and it has hosted American...
Just as Epstein's purported sex trafficking network includes well-known individuals like Prince Andrew and prominent leaders like Bill Clinton, it has also hosted American politics. Richard Branson's involvement raises the possibility of coercion and manipulation inside his sphere of influence.
Around 150 people, including politicians, celebrities, friends, business associates, and alleged victims.
Could Diddy be following a similar plan, using his influence to set up a web of cooperation? The analogy raises uncomfortable concerns about the scope of the music mogul's alleged wrongdoings and casts a cloud over his reputation. The similarities between Diddy's world and Epstein's organized empire arouse déjà vu, highlighting the widespread misuse of power that occurs within elite circles as rumors circulate and investigations heat up. The accusations of abuse and sex trafficking present a worrisome image that goes beyond isolated transgressions to reveal more widespread behavioral tendencies inside the entertainment sector. The Diaz's purported participation in illegal operations with his son Justin Combs and other well-known individuals like Cuba Gooding Jr. and Young Miami points to a network where devotion and ambition collide with the risk of legal repercussions. The parallels to Epstein's shadowy empire serve as a sobering lesson in the perils of unbridled power. It remains to be seen if Diddy's purported connections to the police will prove to be his undoing or his undoing. But one thing is certain, the fallout from revelations has the power to change not just the lives of those involved, but also the fundamental fabric of hip-hop culture. In the future, there is conjecture regarding additional notable personalities within the field who may encounter comparable levels of scrutiny. One name that keeps coming up in whispered chats is that of Jay-Z, Diddy's longtime business partner and pal. Could Jay-Z, who has his own entertainment, fashion, and music business, come under the same legal scrutiny?
After they are done with Diddy, Jay-Z is up next to be exposed, right?
According to some speculations, Jay-Z has extensive ties, possibly extending beyond the music industry and into more sinister domains. Even though he has developed a reputation in the public as a shrewd businessman and cultural figure, concerns remain over his previous relationships and transactions. Could his rise to prominence be compared to his maneuvering through a maze of power that finally ensnares him in controversy when the probe expands to include other figures, such as Jay-Z? They might soon have to deal with awkward questions about their relationships and activities. In the music business, the glamour of fame and fortune frequently conceals a more nuanced reality where forming relationships with dubious individuals can have far-reaching effects.
After that major documentary comes out on Diddy, then you're going to start to hear more and more about Jay-Z and his nefarious past.
However, following the release of that significant Diddy documentary, you will begin to hear more and more about Jay-Z and his evil. The drama surrounding Diddy's supposed misbehavior is still the center of attention for the time being, but as time goes on, the threat of judicial investigation grows over a sector of the economy that is based on wealth, fame, and frequently the unseen abuses of power. Both fans and analysts have been enthralled with the public debate about Diddy's purported connections to law enforcement, which has sparked a rush of hypotheses and perspectives. The reasons Homeland Security, not the FBI, is spearheading the inquiry are being questioned by many. A commentator wonders if Homeland, rather than the FBI, is conducting this probe for that reason. A different commenter raises doubts concerning accountability in positions of authority by questioning Diddy's capacity to elude justice. He will avoid going to jail if he turns it over to Homeland. We want the individuals in positions of authority over him to be exposed. Such individuals have no place in our government or financial system. We would like to hear from you, our viewers, as we continue to explore the intricacies of Diddy's purported engagement with law enforcement and the far-reaching consequences of this story. Do you think Diddy's alleged collaboration with the FBI is a calculated move or a last-ditch effort to survive? Additionally, how do you feel about the parallels made between Diddy's circumstances and the infamous Jeffrey Epstein exploits? Participate in the discussion by adding your thoughts in the comments section below. Rich is a continuing investigation of this engrossing story. I appreciate you listening.